Welcome to our channel. We're all about faith, family, home, and farm. Come on in and grab a chair and sit a spell with us. If you like readable versions of all of our content, be sure to check out both of our blogs. The links to our blogs will always be in the description box below our videos. Hey y'all, I am excited today. I'm having to, y'all excuse the way I look, I am just having to drop everything, hop in my truck, back up without running over or anything, and head to support a local farm of ours, which is just actually down our road and just around the corner and another road, and to pick up some peaches that they grow and to pick up a gallon of blueberries. Y'all, our blueberries are not producing yet. We only have like 2 little bushes, and blueberries is one of our favorites, especially for me to throw in some of my homemade yogurt and some homemade granola. It's one of my nighttime snacks, you know, dessert, and I can just quickly throw some in a bowl and sit and watch movies with dear hubby, and it just helps so much better. So I was busy in the house, and I just got a text, and she's like, I've got your peaches ready, but I've only got a half a gallon of your blueberries right now. And I told her that's fine, I can come back and get the other half. But y'all, I mean, if you're gonna pay so much for peaches and blueberries and fruit, whatever you like, in a grocery store, why not support your local farmers anyway? I mean, they're just right down the road, and I can just run to them right quick, and they picked the peaches. Now, I could have chose to go pick them myself, but I am busy in our own little world, and I'm like, you know what, for a few extra dollars, I'm just going to let y'all pick them, you know, and then I'll just come pick them up. I'm looking forward to canning some peaches, maybe a peach cobbler for dear hubby. Maybe I can get used to a peach cobbler. Ooh, some little peach fried pies, maybe, like I did the little apple pies. And maybe I can do some little fried peach pies with some canned biscuits. Oh, goody, goody, goody. See, I'm already getting ideas. And then the blueberries just for fresh eating. The grandkids love blueberries, 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 blueberries. Okay, so y'all, throw them in with some breakfast and some lunch as our fruit. And I mean, I'm putting a healthy meal on the table. So yeah, I'm headed that way right now to go pick up some, and I could not be more excited to support one of our local farms. And y'all, that's what I'm trying to, orchards, this one is an orchard. This is what I'm trying to tell y'all. If you do not have the means to grow your own garden, have sources and growing your own apple trees, peach trees, pear trees, plum trees, all this. We do have a few apple trees planted, but y'all, you know it takes at least 2 or 3 years for peach trees and vines and things like that, bushes, to get really good and established. And I mean, we're fixing to get ready to be picking blackberries on our own vine, and it's taken 2 years for those to get really established, so we could start picking those. May do a blackberry cobbler, some blackberry, and see, I can use canned biscuits for that, because I'm not a fan of the homemade. I probably just hurt some old granny's heart out there, but I'm just not, y'all. But I can do it with canned biscuits. I don't know why. I think it's just the texture. I don't know. But anyway, if you don't have sources for yourself, support your local farmers. Support farmers markets. People that's just got surpluses and they go set up in town at your farmers markets, or arrange maybe you pick, or you know, them pick and you drop by and pick it up. Or you know, hey, if you have some extra corn, or if you have some extra green beans or something like that, set up an arrangement with them. One year we didn't do good with our corn. Something got in our corn, raccoons or deer, and just ate the whole crop up. And y'all, I was crying. It hurt me so bad. I was crying. And dear hubby's like, I got you, boo. I got you. We found a person, just an individual. They weren't a farm or anything, but they were just an individual. And they were selling corn. And honey, we got like 4 garbage bags full. I'm talking to the rim, and that made me so happy. I still hate corn, even though somebody else had to grow it. I still got my hands on some fresh farm-raised corn, okay? So my point being, support your local farmers, support some people that's just maybe, you know, trying to sell something just for a little extra income, something like that. And yes, support them, help them out some. You know, everybody's gonna have a surplus of zucchini, okay? I've got videos on a lot of am I even going the right way? Yes, okay. Y'all, our sons are down this way, and then this is the back way to get to town, so I'm having to think, which way do I go, George? Anyway, I've got videos on all the things that you can do with some zucchini, mock pineapple. Y'all, my mama tore my mock pineapple up when I made a batch. And it's just so many extra things. So people that's needing to unload some surplus of goods, your co-ops, join a co-op. And I think it's like once a month or something, you can pick up a box and stuff like that. Y'all, check them out. Find a source to get your hands on some garden vegetables, garden produce, fruits and things, and support your local farmers, okay? So I'm headed this way to go get my goodies, and I didn't ask them permission, you know, if I could film them or anything, so I'm probably not going to do that, you know, without getting permission first. Maybe next time if I go pick up another load or something, I might say, hey, you know, you wanna introduce, you know, let me introduce you there. But it's okay. If they don't, I respect their privacy. When I get home, I'll just show you what I got, okay? Good morning, y'all. I am so sorry I did not get to show y'all the peaches and the blueberries right when I got home and walked in the door yesterday, because while I was at the farm, we saw this big cloud rolling in, and we were like, yeah, it's coming. And no, I no more than got my fanny in the back door, and the bottom fell out. It started thundering and lightning. I just threw everything right here, and I ran to the couch, okay, to stay out of the rain and stay safe and whatever. But I want to show y'all some of these peaches. Look at this. Y'all, I sat right there on her porch yesterday. She said, go ahead and taste you one. They don't use any kind of pesticides, fungicides, or anything. They don't spray them with anything. They just fresh for the picking. She said, try you one. It's ready to eat. Oh my gosh, y'all, that peach was so good. But I want them just a little bit sweeter so I can can some. And I'm going to let them sit right here for a little bit. I have a half a gallon of blueberries. That's what she had ready for me yesterday. She's going to let me know when she gets my other half gallon. I've already tasted of some of those. I had them in some yogurt last night with some granola. I got to make some more granola. But y'all, check out your local farmers markets or local farmers. Come to find out, I got to looking at her and I'm like, I know you from somewhere. I mean, I know you just live right around the corner, but I mean, I'm like, you've been close to me before or something. Y'all, come to find out, they have been coming to our church for a little while. And when we came in from out of town, I would see them a couple of times. They started coming while we were out of town. And I'm like, I know who you are. You sit right in front of me. So, yes, they sit right in front of me at church. So I'm like, okay, I know where I can get some fresh goods from now on. They just dried up their Jerseys and Holstein cows. About 2 or 3 months ago, we were on a work trip. We were not here. I'm like, no. I said, but I know where I can get some fresh milk from next time, and especially if we're home. That I'm going to take the granddaughters one day to tour the farm, and they're going to love that. And, well, oh my gosh, what else? They have sheep, they have cows, they have chickens, they have the peach orchard, different, like 5 or 6 different kinds of peaches. They have blueberries. So yes, I'm going to take the granddaughters one day to go look at the farm and stuff. And, y'all, find local farmers, find people that may just be wanting to get rid of some surplus produce that's coming in. Barter. They love to barter. Come to find out, they drove down our road one day and they saw an old feed trough out there that had been on its last leg, literally, and we just put it up by the garbage, and, you know, they pick up things. And she told me, she said, did y'all get a Christmas card one year from our farm letting you know that we got that feed trough and we thanked you for it? And I said, you know what? Dear hubby remembers that. I said, that was y'all? She said, yep, that was us. And I'm like, oh my gosh, it's such a small world. But yes, they love to barter. So there may be some things one of these years that I might can barter with them on some things. Find people that like to do things the old-fashioned way and love to barter. But in the meantime, I'm going to try to get some of these peaches going, and I'm going to can. This will probably maybe give me 4 jars of peaches. But y'all, I don't think the granddaughters have had a peach with the fuzz on it, and I don't think they're going to like it. Dear hubby would rather just peel a peach or something. He don't like the fuzz. I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to can these. So I might get about 4 jars out of this, y'all, and that's good because granddaughters will go through 1 whole jar of peaches at one time, a quart jar at one time. So at least I will have 4 jars for them, and we can enjoy some, and I can make some wonderful things with. Y'all go support, find some local farmers, and if you can't grow your own, I will see y'all in the next one.